Testing, testing. Okay, let me see. Hold on one second. Let me check one thing. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you could hear me. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Hi, everyone. How are you? Oh, my hair is a mess. I always show up looking like a little bit of a chia pet because I keep going out in the backyard to check on my plants and water my grass seed, which I'm still waiting to come up. And then I have this. I had to switch the nozzles on my hose, and so now I'm using this old broken down nozzle that is literally falling apart in my hands every time I go to use it and I go to squeeze. It's so funny. Pieces of it fall off. And then water squirting everywhere. So just watering plants and the grass seed and everything has become this major challenge for me to not get totally drenched at the same time. So how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a good week so far. What is it today? Let's see. Thursday. Ooh, almost to Friday. I don't know how many of you are working a traditional job that like you're waiting for Friday. Um, Yaster, is that how you say that your name? Yaster? I think it is. Hi, Gabriella. How are you? I think we have a session tomorrow. Um, where is it? Azalea? Did I say that right? Azalea? I don't know. For some reason, your name looks is like azalea to me. It reminds me of the azalea plant. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sherry Andrea, and you can find me at sherryspeaks.com. You can find 80 plus attunements there, starting at $2.50. You can get request deep clearings there. And also, you can go there to get to my scheduler for scheduling a reading or coaching. Right now, the readings are still on sale for $15 for 30 minutes, and then the regular price is $25. So, if you want to, even if you don't want one right now, you can always go there and you can Like schedule it maybe a couple weeks out, and even if you have to reschedule it, you know, to whenever you really want it. But yeah, it's $15 right now, and yes, you can. I do have some people that buy them in chunks. Either they'll buy 5 at a time or they'll buy 10 at a time, so that they don't have to worry about, all the times they need readings, and, if the sale's not on. So you can do that as well. But you can, that's sherryspeaks.com, but you can find all the information in the description. Okay, so let me explain how this works. There are many readings, so that means basically one question. And if you want more than one question, like if you wanted to ask like 2 or 3 questions, then you just make a donation to either Cash App, and you'll see it. I pinned it to the top, of the chat. You can Cash App $Sherry Speaks, or send your donation to paypal.com Sherry Andrea. Super chat is turned off because I'm stubborn and I refuse to give YouTube 30% and then have to give PayPal their cut, and even still have to give PayPal their cut even if I use Cash App, because it comes in from Cash App to PayPal. So, it's like the restaurant Five Guys. That's what I feel like. It's like, that's why I won't go to Five Guys anymore, because I feel like their prices are like all Five Guys got to get paid, and so when you use Super Chat, it's like, how many people do you got to pay before you then get paid? And then by the time you get paid, you're scratching your head and you're just like, well, like what happened to all the money? So literally I've watched other YouTubers and watched their live, and all these people making $50 donations, $75 donation, $100 donation, and mentally adding it up in my head. And okay, so let's say if they even only made $100, they're only getting $70 of that. But they're not really getting $70 if you think about it. They're not, because it goes through PayPal. Now PayPal takes their cut. So how much are they getting? And I think that's a lot for YouTube to take. I really do, considering they're making money off of ads. So I refuse to give them the 30%. So just so you understand why I'm saying that. I'm not just being difficult. Okay, so let's get started. You guys got to let me scroll back up so that I can do this in order. Okay, so first of all, let me see. Hold on. I'm scrolling back up. Okay, Yaster. Let me see what I get for you. Why am I getting something about stop arguing with her? It's not your mother, not your sister. It's coming across as like a friend or a roommate or something, but I'm getting stop arguing with her. And I'm seeing you and someone else. It just seems kind of, okay, what I'm getting is, it seems like someone who is difficult. And a lot of us know how that is, like somebody that maybe you deal with on a regular or semi-regular basis, but they're always difficult to deal with. And it's almost like what I'm getting for you is just like stop, like don't entertain it. So there is what I'm getting for you. There is someone you have been entertaining, not because you want to, but because, some people are just like that. You know what I mean? They see you and here they come, and they really put you in a state where it throws you off. But I am getting that for you. I'm getting, stop entertaining whoever this is, who is just, it's coming across as like pain in the butt. This is a pain in the butt person. It's somebody in your life that's a pain in the butt person. So stop entertaining them, stop dealing with them. Okay. So, and the other thing I'm getting is uh, listen more. I don't know if you are into metaphysics or if you're working on yourself spiritually or something, but it seems that um, it's your guides. They're trying to sometimes communicate with you, guide you, tell you something, but I'm getting my higher self is saying that you need to listen more, but not in the way you think. I'm not talking about listen with your ears. I'm talking about like kind of listen with your mind, like thoughts. They're going to come across to you as thoughts that pop in your head. So when I say listen more, I guess I really should be saying pay more attention. Okay, and then Jackson, Hearts Love Joe. I almost feel like, what I get immediately, Jackson's current feelings towards you, the first thing that kind of came to me was, okay, this is ongoing. It feels very ongoing to me. Like somebody you've liked for a while, but I almost also, I got to tell you, I have this feeling like I've I've answered questions for you before, maybe related to this person. I'm not sure if that's the case. Have I? Joanna. Sorry. I feel like I have. But I just kind of feel like yeah, almost like it's coming across to me like you've been waiting for a while. And I hate to tell you this, but my higher self is saying that you shouldn't wait any longer. I mean, I know that's kind of not the question, though. You know what I mean? I know that's not the question. Yeah. My higher self is going that you shouldn't wait any longer, and that's not really an answer to the question. But it's almost like it is, because it's almost like my higher self is saying, move on for right now. And I, see, even if I answer the question of, well, if she moves on, will it happen naturally? If she moves on and she, like, kind of moves on, will this just happen because it's right and it's gonna happen? And my higher self is going, no. I mean, I want to say yes, but I'm getting no. It's time to move on. Now, but just keep in mind, sometimes it's time to move on does not mean that it won't work out sometime in the future, but that it may be far in the future, to the point where nobody that cares about you would advise or suggest that you just wait around, you know what I mean, all that time. No one that cares about you would suggest that you should be sitting on the sidelines kind of waiting. So I don't know if you understand, like, kind of what I mean by that. And yeah, I know it doesn't seem like an answer, but I'm just saying, no, I'm not getting, my higher self is going, tell her not to wait anymore. Tell her she's not, like, doing herself any favors. So I hope that helped. I mean, I know it wasn't the answer you may have wanted, but I hope it helps. Um, Let me see. Okay, and then Lupe, Dolores. Um, thank you for the donation. Um, you wanted message from spirit. Hold on one second. Um, okay. Let me see if I can even do this. Okay, I'm going to try. Okay. Lupe. There's someone that wants to come forward for you. This is coming across as a father type figure, but it's not. It's an uncle. Yeah, it's an uncle. And someone who is either an uncle to you or they considered yourself or like the way they were with you in life. So this could be a friend of your parents, but this is like an uncle figure or somebody they can like that's the like kind of like the role that they kind of played in your life. Um and hold on. The name, I don't even know if this is right. It's a B, and it sounds like Benny. It has that Benny or Beanie sound, something like that. But he wants to let you know, and this pertains to your question. He wants to know that he is there supporting you, to help you. And he just wants to let you know that if you it's like if you pay attention, he'll help you if you just kind of speak out loud what you like, kind of what you want and what you need. I'm getting that you should focus on this business idea or this direction you've been wanting to go in. Now, I'm getting that it has something to do with energy healing, Reiki, something like that. It's something energetic, something like healing, helping people. It is coming across to me like it's a one-on-one thing. You helping people one-on-one. But it seems like it's coming across as like some type of help that you're going to be giving, healing you're going to be okay. But I'm getting healing, but that doesn't mean that it's like energy work. Like Reiki healing can even be spiritual coaching. So that is what I'm getting. And yeah, my higher self is like kind of saying like, yeah, it's time for you to do that. But remember, business is still business. It's like the spiritual aspect of it is one thing, and then the business aspect of it is another. So, my higher self is saying that you need to hear that you need to treat it like a business when it comes to marketing. You have to get yourself out there. You like literally have to get yourself out there. You cannot sit back, meditate, and wait for it to come to you and wait for people to come to you. I'm being told that what you need to do most right now is put yourself out there. And yes, that means like a little bit of everything. Social media of all different kinds, you know? So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. So, I don't know if you can take the mediumship part of that or not, or if you know who that was trying to come through to talk to you. But that's the gist of it. I mean, I don't do mediumship that often, so that's the gist of what I got. You know what? You said Uncle Joe. And it's so funny. I was gonna say Joe. And I was like, nah, you're just thinking Joe because of Hearts Love Joe. Maybe your eyes fell on that. It's so funny you said that because I was going to say that. But I thought, nah, it's not that. I'm just thinking Joe because of um, Joanna's screen name, Hearts Love Joe. So I'm glad you verified that for me. I don't know where I got the Beanie or Benny from. Maybe I misheard something. Maybe it wasn't the name that I was hearing when I heard that. Maybe it was maybe he was actually trying to say something about been somewhere or being or I don't know. I need to practice mediumship more so that cuz I'm so rusty. Um so yeah, that's what you need to do, Lupe. You need to um go ahead, get your spiritual business started if you haven't done that already. But for you, the key is going to be putting yourself out there, which is AKA marketing, which is AKA social media. um Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to lose track of where I'm at. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm scrolling again. Okay, Heather Houston, if you're still there. Heather, let me see what I get for you. So weird. Heather, I'm seeing something about pets or animals, but my higher self is telling me this is related to a business. I don't know if it's something you do or if it's something you want to do. But Heather, are you, because with you, I'm getting animals really strongly. But then my higher self is telling me this has something to do with something like you want to do. This has to do with either something you want to do, something that you're good at, but it's coming across to me as like a business, like doing something with animals. I don't know if you already do something with animals, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you're supposed to be doing something with animals. Now, does that make any sense to you? And I don't know if it's animals or if it's pets. Let me see. Well, yeah, it has to be. It has to be pets because originally when I got that, I saw a dog. So, I don't know if you can relate to that, but yeah, I'm being told that you need to, okay, you do energy work. Well, I don't know if you need to work with animals, but that is what I'm getting. So I don't know if you've looked into that or if you've even tried offering that, but my higher self says that that is something that it's almost coming across like it's something you would be a natural at. Like you've got some natural ability when it comes to working with animals. So I don't know if you've explored that yet or if you've had any experiences. But if you have, I have this feeling that there is something or some things that have happened, some experiences, yeah, that you've had that makes you kind of feel like, yeah, that is something I can do, and for some reason, that's something I'm good at. Yeah, I'm getting you need to explore that because my higher self is saying that that's what you need to be doing is working with animals. That needs to be like your thing. Like, and that's not just with Reiki. I'm getting with Reiki everything with Reiki, intuition, even as far as communicating with animals to read them and find out what they feel, what they need, what they think, what their problem is, even that far. I think, who was it? What was that show? Um, where the guy was like I can't remember if he just worked with dogs or if he worked with all animals. The what was it? Pet whisperer, animal whisperer, dog whisperer. I saw a couple of those episodes, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. Someone that can not only communicate with animals, have this intuition to know what they need or what they're lacking, but can also do healing work. Um, hold on, I'm scrolling up again. And Carmencita Perez. I'm glad you did. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Um, Now, everybody, don't forget, to like and to, if you haven't subscribed, help me out and subscribe. I am so close to 10,000 that it's just like I'm like on the teeter totter. My son is always like, "Oh, you're up 15. Oh, you're down 10. Oh, you're up 15. Oh, you're down 5." You know what I mean? So it's been like that thing that's like taunting me. I'm like, I've been at the edge of 10,000 for like I don't know how many years now. It's ridiculous. So like help me out and subscribe. Okay, so Danny S. Um Let me see Danny S. That's an interesting question. Let's see. Okay, it's going to be by the end of this summer. But see, I'm getting you're going to be selling your house for less than you want though. But my higher self is telling me that it's not going to be a problem as far as you getting, your next house that you want and the land you want. My higher self is telling me that's not going to be a problem. You are going to get less than you want. However, it is still going to be enough for you to do exactly what you want to do to achieve the goal you want to achieve. And the next house you get, it is going to be as much land as you want. So you're not going to end up having to settle for less than you want. So that's a good thing. And yeah, I'm getting that you're going to be very happy with the next house and the land that you have. It's funny. This part, yeah, I think I got this right. I think I understood correctly. I'm getting that it's going to be your forever home, meaning I'm seeing it being this next house being this home that you then stay in, you then keep for a long period of time, even the rest of your life, in this being a focal point of your family. And what I mean by that, I'm kind of getting it's that home, kids, grandkids, friends, everything are coming to, and that's how you're gonna even be partially remembered. It reminds me of my memories of visiting my grandparents in Georgia when I was young. I still I think of their house where they lived. Whenever I think of them, I think of it. Um, it was much a part of them as they were of it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, and you'll have that. I see, you have animals, but I am getting, yeah, you're going to end up with as much land as you want, so you're not going to be disappointed by that. So everything is going to work out for you, but I'm getting that's going to be the end of the summer when you sell your home. So I'm not getting how long it's going to take for you to be in your new home. I'm kind of getting that it is going to be this year, but I'm getting like closer to the end of the year when you're in your new home. So keep that in mind. Now, keep in mind, timelines do shift and change a little bit. So when I say end of the summer, it could be actually a little bit sooner than that. Well, no, I'm not getting that you're going to have to wait 5 years. No, and actually, this almost has the feel of when somebody, oh, what would I say? Synchronicity happens and things happen where it kind of falls into place. So just, keep doing what you are doing and keep thinking about it, being excited about it, and seeing it as a real reality, a real possibility. You'll be fine. You will be fine. That'll happen for you. Do, do, do. Now, Carmesita, I see you said you're open to receiving a message. Okay. So let me see what I get for you. And hold on, Nora, I'll be right with you. Carmesita, do you work a traditional job? Because I'm getting something about a traditional job. There's some type of job, there's something you do where my higher self is like, you need to leave that. Like right away. You need to leave that. Um oh, you're welcome, Danny. Daniela. Sorry. You're welcome, Daniela. Maybe we'll talk in the future again. Um Carmesita, yeah, I'm getting my higher self is going, girl, you need to leave that job. So I don't know if this is a job, if this is a business, if this is a, even sometimes you can even do something like that's non-traditional, like consulting work, but maybe your main client is just like not good for you. But whatever that is, that takes up a portion of your day every day. It may be a traditional job. It could be a certain client. If you do, consultation work, you're a consultant or something. Hi, Mystic. Um, but I'm like, my higher self is going, girl, you need to leave that. You need to get out of there. You should have already been out of there. Why am I getting that? Oh, insurance. Okay. Yeah, but my higher self is going, mm-mm. So I don't know how your day to day is for you. If this is something that has become, I don't know, a little tedious, like you're ready for more, or maybe you're ready for even to take that, but do something different with it. But it's time. It really is time. Um, so even if you haven't really seriously considered that, I'm not saying that you should like go into, tomorrow and, um, yeah, I know it is hard, sometimes to find that right path and then to connect with people and to get going and everything. I know it is. But I don't know if you meditate, but make sure you meditate every day, even if it's only for 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm just talking about just passive meditation, not thinking about anything. Just for 5 to 10 minutes a day, sit, close your eyes, no thoughts, just relax, and let to help you to open up more to being able to get that inner sight, inner guidance, because I feel like it's there. I almost feel like if she could allow herself, yeah, no, it's gonna come to her. She's gonna be guided everything's going to be fine. But I am feeling like, yeah, you need to once a day just take 5 or 10 minutes and just sit, close your eyes, relax. Don't think about anything. Don't think about anything, that you need to do, anything that's pressing. Just relax and just kind of drift off in your mind and just nothing, do that 5 to 10 minutes, because the guidance is there. It's just that sometimes we can be so busy in our day-to-day lives that we kind of miss it. You know what I mean? We kind of miss it because we're just so busy trying to keep up, you know? Um, but you need to do that. That's what you need to do. Um, Now hold on, let me scroll up again, because let me see. I'm looking for Nora. Okay. Okay, okay. Let me do the first question about a general message and in regards to you feeling stuck. Let me do that first, Nora. And first of all, thank you for the Cash App. Um, okay. When I asked my higher self about that, I'm like, well, is she really stuck? And my higher self's like, no. And you're not stuck. You don't have a block. My higher self is like, no, she's just stuck in life. Like at that point where you're just kind of like, my life just kind of feels like, well, where am I at? I'm not going anywhere, but I'm here. But like, I feel like there should be something more. There should be more than this. Where is the rest of it? That's how I'm feeling. Like, where's the rest of it? There is more, but I'm getting, okay, there's some direction that you've headed in. It's not it. It's not like you've made a mistake or anything. There's something that you're supposed to be doing. My higher self just said you need to explore in order to find what you're supposed to be doing, because if you explore, you're going to come across it. You're literally going to trip across it, like in a you can't miss it kind of way. Now, the type of exploring I'm getting, my higher self is literally telling me you need to be that person that's trying out different things all the time, trying this thing, that thing. Does kind of feel I'm getting not just spiritual, I'm getting metaphysics. I'm getting there's some things that you need to try and you need to explore, even if they're in-person classes, online classes. And I don't mean like classes like college. I mean like attending that drumming circle, or buying that singing bowl and trying that out. um what is this about working somewhere? It's coming across as like a metaphysical store. I'm getting crystals. Why am I getting crystals with you? There's something really strong there about crystals, but hold on. I'm looking for Nora. Nora, I know you're listening, but what is this? I'm getting something strongly about crystals for you. Do you know? Okay, because it's a metaphysical store that I'm seeing. I'm inside a metaphysical store, but what I heard was crystals. Like, imagine somebody goes into a metaphysical store and they've got a lot of different things there, but what they're drawn to within that store is the crystal section. This is gonna seem really, really weird, Nora, but I'm being told that you can hear crystals. That is what I'm being told. I know this it sounds weird, but it's not unusual. I have met people that can hear and get messages from different things like crystals, feathers, shells. Um, that was your first. Oh, the crystals. Yeah, my son too. My son. That was his. That's because I used to go to the metaphysical shops all the time, and he was so drawn to crystals. Austin. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, but I'm seeing something like it's like really strong for you. The one that you have locally, what you might want to do is you might want to go there and find out what else they're doing. Cuz I just get this feeling there's something coming across like I don't know if it's a class, I don't know if it's a circle, I don't know if it's like psychic development circle, drumming circle, but there's something else that they do. And I just heard in my head, my higher self goes, "Yeah, you need to get in on that. Like you really need to get in on that. That's for you." But yeah, no, I'm getting that yeah, there's something that you should be doing right now when it comes to um finding your way, but your way actually, it's that time. It's time to do what you came here to do. And I know that's like difficult when you're trying to find that path, the very thing you came here and intended to do. But it is time and you're ready. And no, it's not going to be easy, but I'm also getting it's not going to be that difficult because when you come across it, you're going to know it because it's going to be just right for you. Um okay, and then Nora, you said um relationships and love. Yeah, there is I'm getting that let me see. It's not this year though. That's the thing. There is this relationship that's coming that is going to be very important in your life. And the reason why it's going to be very important is this person is not only going to be very, very in balance with you, but it's like they're on a similar path that you're on. Possibly a soulmate, twin flame. No, I'm not getting twin flame, but possibly soulmate-ish. I'll say soulmate-ish because sometimes the person's not even a soulmate, but you still kind of got that going on with them. So, but not this year, but next year. You will be meeting this person by the spring of next year. So, let's say somewhere in the first quarter of the year, this is going to happen for you. In the meantime, there's really nothing to do. You don't even have to feel like you have to wait. If you're casually dating, going out with someone, dinner, movies, whatever, that's fine to do in the meantime. But yeah, no, the person that is really, really for you, that's really in balance with you, they'll be coming along next year. So I hope that was helpful. Um, Hold on. I'm going down through the messages, you guys. So just bear with me. I think I lost my place. Hold on. I gotta find my place again. Okay, there it is. Okay. Okay. Phoebe? Um, David Tang, you wanted me to channel a message from him? Let me see. I honestly, Phoebe, what I got, this is so weird. I got a song. Okay, the message has got to be in this song that I just got. First of all, I heard I love you. But then the next thing, you know how when you're watching a TV show that's also like it's a TV show musical, like somebody will, the actors are saying their lines and all of a sudden they'll break out in the song and dance. Okay, so I heard I love you. But then all of a sudden they're singing this song. I know this song. Love is in the air everywhere I go. What's that song? Do you guys know that song? What's the name of that song? It's probably Love is in the Air. Um the message is in that song. I'm not 100% familiar with this song. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. It's a song. Hold on. It's a song by John Paul Young that came out. It is called Love is in the Air. This music is from Australia and New Zealand, and it came out in 1978. Hold on one second. You probably need to Google this because there's a message for you in this song. Hold on. Okay. Let me see if I can spot it. Okay, so the lyrics are love is in the air, everywhere I look around, love is in the air, every sight and every sound. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air and the whisper of the trees, love is in the air and the thunder of the sea. And I don't know if I'm just dreaming, don't know if I feel sane, but it's something that I must believe in, and it's there when you call out my name. That's the message. And it's there when you call out my name. But you can look up the lyrics to that song. I mean, I get the tinglies when I just read that. And now, like, why are you laughing? Okay, you gotta let me in on it. What's funny about it? I'm waiting for Phoebe because now I'm curious. Like, what's the deal? Phoebe, what's the deal? Okay. Well, Phoebe will let me know. But you can look up the song lyrics because, oh, we're just friends. But, it's so funny. It was funny how he said, I love you, but then it was like he broke out into song. So you say we're just friends. But I'm like, well, what I just read in those lyrics, are you sure that you're just friends and he doesn't have deeper feelings for you? I'm just saying, you might want to. I'm not just ponder it for 5 years, no contact. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe there's something else in the lyrics that's the message, but um, yeah, you can read it yourself. But yeah, that's what I got. That's song, I used to always get a lot of messages by way of songs, and they would start playing in my head. I remember this one time, because see, what they'll usually do is how it used to work is it would be a message, and it would play in my head, play in my head, play in my head until I got it, until I figured it out. It wouldn't stop. I remember this one time I was having trouble figuring one out, It was a song from Barbara Streisand. I want to say, um, My Man or something it was called. But oh my gosh, I thought it was gonna literally drive me mad. I mean, it was gonna drive me batty. This went on for days where this song just kept playing, kept playing, kept playing. No matter what I was doing, this song just didn't stop. And until I finally figured out what I was trying to be told. So, yeah, I mean, I used to get that all the time. So that's why it's not unusual to me that a message for you came through like that. But it's just so funny that it did, because it was just like one of those TV shows where the person says something and then next thing you know, everybody's breaking out in song and dance. Okay, so hold on, scrolling up again. Hold on, let me find my place. Um, okay. Okay, XX Fox. Oh, if you start a YouTube channel, will it be successful? I'm getting yes, but not at first. I'm getting, I am getting at first it's going to be a little struggle. You are going to go through this thing where you, at one point, think you want to give up on it. But then I'm getting something's going to happen. You're going to have, like, there's going to be like some successful video that leads you to changing your mind, and then from then on it's kind of be smooth sailing. But yeah, it's going to be successful, but just keep in mind it is going to be a little rough at first. So yeah, this is going to be something, just you're going to need to hang in there and use all your resources, including TikTok, doing videos, little shorts on TikTok to drive people to your YouTube channel. You're going to have to pull out all the stops. That's not unusual. Um, Social media, YouTube, it's their marketing tools. People hire PR people for lots of money to do this for them, to make them successful with their social media. So, yeah, no, it's not always going to be easy for everyone. This is something where you're going to have to hang in there. But yeah, in the end, it will be successful for you. Um, okay, scrolling again. Okay, hold on. Hold on one second. I'm scrolling. Um, okay. Okay, CPR Bull City. Um, okay. I understand your question. See, one thing that's coming across to me, um, I get this. I almost have this feeling, but I feel like it has to do with, mm, like literally, I'm getting you're before your time. It's almost like, is the world ready for you? That's that type of that type of thing. When I get it, it's a person where literally they are before their time. I mean, if you think about it, there are many people who, when they were at their height, they weren't as appreciated as maybe they are now. You know, they were like kind of before their time. I mean, okay, think about Jimi Hendrix. Okay, we could almost say he's probably a person we could say that about. He was before his time, with the talent and everything he had. And that is what my higher self is telling me with you. When it comes to your spiritual path, you're before your time. This is great, though. It also is indicative of the spiritual advancement that you're going to make. But my higher self is telling me, yeah, but you got to understand that it's not just going to fall in your lap. It's going to take you being willing to sacrifice, and you are going to end up sacrificing because you are going to end up sacrificing time, friends, maybe even a little bit of family in the search for what is the most important thing to your soul. And I get goosebumps, and I'm getting like the chills. And so I know I'm on the right track with this. I mean, oh my goodness. I totally can relate to the answer because that's exactly how I felt on my spiritual path. Oh my gosh, it's almost making me want to cry. But yeah, just get started. I'm telling you, just get started. And look, even if you don't know like what to do, where to go, you know what I mean? I'm going to give you a tip. Start with the basics. And I call this, it's a thing I do, always going back to basics. Whenever I talk about going back to basics, whenever you get confused or you feel lost or you feel blocked or you feel stuck, I always go back to basics. Basics is just a simple practice. I'm going to meditate 15 minutes a day. I'm going to spend 15 minutes doing decrees or mantras or my favorite prayer. And maybe just clearing myself, doing a short chakra clearing. I'm just going to go back to basics. Because whenever you do that, you're going to be opened up and guided to, okay, what else to add? What else is next? Who do you need to talk to? Who do you need to watch? And synchronicity and everything will kick in, and you'll be guided. You'll notice it. You open YouTube, you're going to end up watching the videos you need to see. I would recommend that you watch people who have who are at a high vibratory level, who are at the highest, because they literally can affect a healing for you and an opening up. So one of the people that I would definitely recommend is Mooji. MooJ as in Jack, I. Moo, like Moo, J-I. Look him up on YouTube and start watching. And I would recommend the first video you watch is just search for Mooji Laughing Buddha. Watch those videos as your first introduction of him, because then you will see the effect he has on people by just being in his presence. Because see, you also need to trust who you're watching, who you're listening to. You need to trust them. You need to see really what they got going on, whether or not they're the real deal. So yeah. Don't be scared. Don't be scared at all. There's nothing to be scared of. Get TV and movies out of your head. It's not like that. It's not like that. You're going to have some amazing experiences that you actually end up wishing, oh, I wish I could just have that experience whenever I wanted to have it. You're going to have some major experiences and things. Don't worry about it. Don't be scared. Okay, hold on. I got to scroll again, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. I get lost. Okay, hold on, I'm looking. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. I think I'm at Austin. Yeah, I am. Austin, are you there still? Um, yeah, I'm at Austin. Austin, I don't know if you had a specific question. If you did, go ahead and put it in the chat. Um, Hi, Patrick. Oh, I see. I'll talk to Patrick while I'm waiting for Austin. Um, that is awesome. That is awesome. Um, yeah, I get this feeling like you're supposed to be here. Like that's how it feels to me. Like, yeah, you're supposed to be here. You weren't supposed to go anywhere. Yeah, you do have a purpose in this lifetime, and that's why I'm getting this feeling like, yeah, you weren't supposed to go anywhere because there's something important. But, for some reason, you got to tell me why I'm getting this. I'm seeing young people, I don't know if this is you working with young people, but I'm seeing young people, but I'm not quite sure. It seems like a person that works with youth. There is, but see, with you, I'm totally getting like there is there are some people that you are going to impact in a way where it's really important. It's almost like, oh, what do you call that? Like the ripple effect or something. It's like, okay, if you weren't here to guide them, talk to them, help them, they wouldn't survive and then be able to do something really, really important in life that they had to do. You're like an important piece of the puzzle, if you understand what I mean. Okay, okay, that makes sense. But still, I still see you. I mean, I understand you got 20 nieces and nephews, but I actually see you around young people. Like you're working with them. You're working with them. You're guiding them. You're counseling them. You're like almost like it's coming across to me like you're almost being everything to them. And it's important. It's affecting their life in a way where it's super, super important. Like life changing important. Um, but that's the path that I'm getting for you. Do, 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 do. Mystic, I didn't see. Did you? Mystic, did you have a question? I know that's not your name, but um, I like almost want to say I know your name. I almost want to say I talked to you. Did I? Have I ever talked to you? You're welcome, Patrick. Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. You're kind of Patrick, it seems like okay, possibly you're on like a parallel path. It's kind of like everything that you've done in life and everything you've learned and the expertise that you've gained, it ties into what you were meant to do, so just keep that in mind. Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, why do I feel like I should know your name? That's what I was going to say. It's because it's my name. That's funny. Um, Sherry, what what's going on with? Like, I don't know if you like considered changing, like, and becoming a vegan or doing something different with the food you eat, but my higher self is going, yeah, you need to make that change. I don't know, like, what your eating habits are. I don't know if you're vegan, but my higher self is telling me there is something that it's almost coming across to me as something you've been thinking about but you've been putting off. Whatever that is, you can stop putting it off. If you weren't sure about it, you, yeah, you need to do that. But okay, because that's what I'm getting. That's what it reminds me of. Somebody where it's like time for them to go in that direction. But my higher self is saying you don't have to go 100% vegan, but kind of like what would be the middle point between vegan and not vegan, like that middle point. Like the people who are like, I only eat, I'm vegan, but I eat fish. Like maybe they only eat fish, or maybe they only do fish and chicken. Something like that is what I'm getting, like a change like that. And I'm also getting, this is something about you opening up more. There is something that is getting in the way. Now this also could have to do with other like habits, like soda habit, coffee habit. So, but my higher self is telling me there is something that is getting in the way, and if you could resolve that, you would be so much clearer in what you could hear, see, your guidance, what you could do, what you could perceive. You would be so much clearer. But my higher self is saying, yeah, it's time to do that, because there are things that it's time for you to also do. And that's gonna get in the way. But if you do that, go ahead and make that change. Yeah, no, I get that. I kind of get, like, that's what it reminds me of. Like, I've had friends that have had Mountain Dew addictions. And believe me, I mean, you guys probably think, well, alcohol drug addiction should be way worse. No, Mountain Dew addiction is pretty bad. I don't know if you guys have ever met somebody who's like addicted to a certain type of soda like that, and Mountain Dew is the worst. It rots your teeth so bad. There's this town in the middle of the country somewhere, where there is this town where everybody's teeth are rotting, and this dentist like volunteered to go like live there, and that's all he does is work on their teeth. And they have what they call dew mouth. Everybody in this town, they even put the Mountain Dew in the baby's bottles, and everybody in this town's got rotten teeth. Well, yeah, sugar is bad for you, and it does get in the way. Like, for example, I remember when I had to, like, even now, regular white sugar, it wreaks havoc on me. And I had to, this was when I was like kind of early starting out my spiritual work and everything. I had to switch to organic cane sugar. Now that treats me okay. But like too much processed sugar, oh my goodness. No, I don't even, it just wreaks havoc. So, yeah, yeah, it is, Sherry. It is worse than Coke. I mean, Mountain Dew is the worst thing. And think about it. That's one of Taco Bell's biggest products is Mountain Dew. I thought that was like interesting. I was just like, they actually do have foods that are healthy. They have vegan choices, but then they've got Mountain Dew this, Mountain Dew that. Now they've got the which I really like their freezes. And then I was like, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew flavors. I'm like, I don't want Mountain Dew. um, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's time for you, because there is a clarity that you could reach that's way better than where you're at right now. So yeah. Oh, it's morning where you are, Terry. Okay, Terry, where are you at? Exactly, Terry. You're welcome, Sherry. Oh, you're in Taiwan? Oh, awesome. So it's morning there. So now, what time of year is it for you? I mean, is it like spring like temperatures for you, or is it hot like summer right now? I'm always like, I talk to people, I do sessions for people all over the world. That's always the first thing I want to know. I'm like, okay, give me the rundown. What's it like right now? I like to compare it to my Florida experience. Oh, it's 10:50 a.m. So, okay, you're 12 hours ahead of me. Wow. Now, do you have what's called a monsoon season? Yeah, it's tomorrow, so we need to let Terry tell us what the future holds. That was a joke. Typhoons, yes. Yeah, you guys can get some pretty bad weather. Okay, let me scroll up one more time and make sure I didn't miss anyone. Tay, DeAsia, I think I missed you. Are you still there? Because I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I believe it. I believe that sugar is more addictive than cocaine. I totally believe that. Oh wow, wait, Australia, you're it's tomorrow 12:52. Okay. Terry, she's got you beat. Sherry's got you beat. She's at 12:52. So I had to go to her for what the future holds. Tay, did you have a specific question? Because I'm trying to scroll up and look and see if you had asked a question. Oh, okay. You said a message from Spirit. Well, Terry, I mean, if you got something you could tell me about the future about tomorrow, I'd be glad to hear it. I could use all the help I can get. um, Let me see. Tay. Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah, but Terry, you didn't tell me anything like, wow. I could have guessed that one. um, okay, Tay, let me see what I get for you. Hmm, that's interesting. I'm being drawn. What is going on with why am I being pointed towards dreams? Something about dreams and dreaming. What is up with that? So either you've been having crazy dreams or you think there's a problem because you're not dreaming. No, it's not that you're not dreaming. Yeah, I'm getting that it's about dreaming, and it's one dream in particular that you're either bothered by or that's got your curiosity. Okay. My higher self is what my higher self is trying to tell me is that it's got you like almost like it's coming across to me as like it's got you curious, like what's going on? Like what's up with this? Your third eye is for some reason opened up more. Now I don't know what happened, but sometimes the third eye can be affected by truth, a realization. It could be even be something that you would perceive as negative. Like sometimes we can be disappointed by people in our lives or realize some truth about them or like it's like having knowing somebody, and I know I knew this one person. I used to always say the same thing about them. I always say, you know, oh, she's a really nice person. I think she's, she's nice. Just had this. I really didn't know her though. I didn't know her well enough to say that, to be able to say she's a really nice person. We get along, got no issues with her. And then one day she like totally flipped out on me, cursed me out. And I just kind of stood there, passively not saying anything, as she's like just cursing me out. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, wow. And it was like shocking, kind of like, okay, now I know. Because the thing was, my perception of her, for some reason, had been skewed. I don't know why, but I had this perception of her that just was not true. It wasn't right. I don't know where I got it from. Maybe it was just because that's what I wanted to believe about her. But then she does something shocking, totally disappoints me. When that person that you think that you've never had a problem with, always been nice to you, now all of a sudden they curse your ass out, and you're like, whoa, wow. Okay, now I know that's you. That's kind of what, I'm getting. Something happened, and it literally caused your third eye to open up a little bit more. That's all that is about. I always know whenever somebody asks me the question about, should I take a third eye course? Should I open up my third eye? And if they start talking to me about, oh, this dream I had, and they describe it very vividly and everything, and I'll say, I already know your third eye is open. Because if your third eye wasn't open and fairly clear, you wouldn't have been able to have that type of a dream where the details were pretty clear for you to be able to then repeat them to me. Oh, CPR Bull City. You were very welcome. Yeah, if you're looking for me, just go to I actually, in the description, I have the link to my scheduler. So if you want to schedule like a reading, coaching session or something, you can find the link there. I still have the sale going on, $15 for 30 minutes. So, yeah, if you would like to go into it further, yeah, definitely. Um, but anyway, um, okay, Tay, I'm gonna tell you this. On YouTube, go and search for, hold on, blue, the Medicine Buddha mantra. I almost said blue because the Medicine Buddha is blue. It's called Medicine Buddha Mantra. I'm going to type it in. Okay, now when you find it on YouTube, it's going to be in like kind of like, okay, there's a mantra, but it's going to be, it's chanted along with to music. Okay, listen to it. The Medicine Buddha mantra is very, very effective. Okay, what is effective with? You know how when you've done a lot of work on yourself, but a lot of times what happens is, yeah, you've effectively done the work and everything and completed it, but it hasn't like released from you. The things that you've jogged loose, rectified them, healed them, you haven't been released from you yet. Medicine Buddha mantra will do that, and that is one of the effects that it has. It will cause you to dream every night for a while, and in the dream it will go back in time. So it's showing you what it's releasing. So maybe you'll have a dream of something that happened to you a year ago. Then you'll have a dream the next night something that happened to you 5 years ago, and it'll keep going back in time until it gets to your childhood. And then when you don't have any more dreams, then it's released everything. Okay, Sherry, I will see you later. Talk to you soon. And you have a good night too. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, there's some really good ones, Terry, on the internet. I love listening to it. I really do. Anyway, you guys, it's about time for me to go. It's a little bit past my bedtime. Well, it's 11. But anyway, it's been great. So, excuse me. If you're looking for me, you can find me at sherryspeaks.com. It has been great, and I really appreciate you guys. Stay awesome. Okay, check you tomorrow.